It's time for Green Canyon High School Sports, a presentation of 100.9 Light FM and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Castalite, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Green Canyon Booster Club, DD Auto and Salvage, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Auto Care, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Now, it's time for the Green Canyon Wolves on 100.9 Light FM.
Welcome to Garland, Utah. Short road trip for me and Coach Terrell Baldwin. I'm Stockton Jukes here with you on 100.9 Light FM for the 11th installment of Green Canyon basketball in the 2024-25 campaign. Coach, it's great to be out here. It's my first time, admittedly, at Bear River High. I've managed to avoid road trip duties for the last year and a half, but here we are. It's a great pre-Christmas break conference battle, or I guess I should say region battle. I'm in college basketball mode right now, but a nice region battle here between two teams that'll, I think, be a good start to region play for Green Canyon. Maybe not as challenging as some of the other teams they'll face in region, but definitely still a test anytime you see a team from Region 11.
Yeah, absolutely. Anytime you have to come over the mountain and play here at Bear River, you're in for quite a battle. Doesn't matter what the team's record is or anything like that, how they've been playing. It's always a tough place to play for the opponent here at Bear River. I love playing on this basketball floor, but for whatever reason, I don't know if it's a setup for the gym, but it always seems like it takes the players a little bit longer to get used to the backdrop here. But I'll look for Green Canyon to make those adjustments rather quickly. I look for a solid defensive effort that's going to lead to some easy offensive opportunities on the other end for Green Canyon. And I think they're going to do a great job tonight defensively, keeping the ball out of the paint, which Bear River wants to do tonight, Stockton.
Taking a look at the Bear River Bears, 4-5 through the season, 9 games played, 0-0 in Region 11. Obviously, this is the region kickoff for both of these teams tonight. The last 3 for Bear River, a 69-36 loss at Alta about 5 days ago on Friday. 54-45, they fell to Uinta a week and a half ago, and just the day before that, they did pick up their most recent win on Friday, December 6th against the 2A St. Joseph team. 60-23 was the final score in that one. Kaser Thurgood leading the way for the Bears with 15.4 points per game. The rebounder is Tyden Jones, the senior forward, at 5.5 boards per game with 6.5 points per game to go with it. So he's going to be a big matchup against Gavin Crane and Jamison Thompson tonight. But, Coach, who do you think we really need to key in on as we look at tonight's matchup?
I think Kaser Thurgood's going to be the person you got to key on tonight. He does so many things well. I really like the way he plays. He's got a very quick first step. He could pose some problems tonight for the Green Canyon Wolves if they don't get set up defensively, and they've got to have all 5 guys playing defense, talking and pointing, communicating. If they can do that, it'll lead to several opportunities on the other side of the ball, which is taking the ball to the rim tonight for the Green Canyon Wolves.
You're listening to Green Canyon Basketball on 100.9 Light FM, the home of Green Canyon Sports, brought to you by Cache Valley Daily. The latest news about what's going on in your community is found on Cache Valley Daily, including photo galleries and replays of local sports. If you're streaming along with us on CashValleyDaily.com or YouTube, your video experience powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. You can expect specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit them at AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. Let's take a look at the uniform check brought to you by the Logo Shop. It looks like Green Canyon's going to be in their all blacks today with the green and white highlighted letters and numbers. Bear River in the whites today. They will be the white team on the score sheet. It's time for the national anthem here in Garland. As we take a quick break from Bear River High School, we look forward to welcoming you back in for tip-off between the Bears and Wolves. Be right back. 100.9 Light FM, the home of tonight's action.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care can. Hear what people are saying online.
They'll always take the time to help you understand what they're doing to your car and go above and beyond to solve your issue.
Cache Valley Auto Care.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Green Canyon High School would like to say thanks to all their Alpha sponsors for supporting Green Canyon sports this year. For a list of sponsors and other athletic information, visit greencanyonhighschoolathletics.org.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Find the parts and the oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts. All the best brand names. And when you need professional help, Napa can recommend a dozen Napa Car Care Centers with ASE certified technicians.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
It's about time to get started here at Bear River High School. Stockton Jukes and Coach Terrell Baldwin here with you in Garland, Utah. Just a quick hop across the Wellsvilles this evening for our kickoff to region play in Region 11. Green Canyon a perfect 10-0 coming into this evening, looking to avoid the Utah State treatment, I guess I should say now that Utah State has dropped to 10-1 as of last night. They're going to look to move to 11-0, Coach, and tell me, how are they going to need to do it against this Bear River team?
Like we talked about earlier in the pregame, you've got to have a solid defensive effort over here. There's something that happens just it's weird in this gym, and you've got to be able to just lock in some guys defensively. You've got to make sure you're talking, communicating, pointing, and make sure you're in the stance. Then, if you're Green Canyon, you've got to get the ball up the floor. You've got to rebound it, get it out quickly. You want this game to be in the 70s and the 80s. Bear River, on the other hand, they want a possession game. They want it to be in the 40s or low 50s if they're going to have a chance to win.
It's time to go to center court here. Your tip-off brought to you by Les Olson IT. What can a business partner do for you? All the office products you need at lesolson.com. Green Canyon's got the ball. Here's Stokes moving to the left screen from Crane as he moves out and takes possession. Crane's going to drive right side, had a lane, overcooked it, and we'll stay tied at nothing apiece.
Bear River starting man-to-man that possession. It's good to see Gavin Crane out there after that knock he took last game. Love to see him out here playing. He's a tough kid.
Bears getting a trap just in front of midcourt, and they travel out of it. It looks like it was Kaser Thurgood, the junior guard. Listed at 6'3", 190 is Thurgood.
Nice convenient trap there by the Green Canyon Wolves.
7.5 now left in the first quarter of action. Here's Jude Haig. Haig double teamed at the midcourt line. Goes to the left corner.
Now Bear River in 2-3 zone, it looks like.
Here's Haig now driving left side. Another overcooked layup, but a foul. It's going to go against Cash Avery.
Flopping violation on Bear River. No.
Oh, they caught a flop on who? Well, that's confusing. 7:13 left in the first quarter. We're not quite sure what the call was there.
Yeah,
and team foul has not gone on the scoreboard either. So maybe just a flop warning against Jude Haig. But anyway, we move on. Bear River's got the ball. Here's Avery up top. Avery looking for options.
Green Canyon starting out man-to-man defense.
Cut back out. Bridger Adams looking for options, drives left, throws it into traffic, and it's picked off by Gavin Crane. Now Crane across midcourt, finds Stokes. Stokes fakes the three, goes inside for Lance Cox. Cox spinning to the glass and scores. Green Canyon on the board first, 2-0, 6:35 to go in the first quarter.
Great post-entry pass there to find a wide-open Lance Cox.
Kaser Thurgood breaks out of the pressure with a give-and-go for Cash Avery. Nice hang in the air from Tyden Jones on the right block, and he puts that up and in without touching the ground. 2-2. Here is Easton Stokes. Stokes finds Crane further into that corner for Cox. Cox trying to go middle for Boston Horman. Last touch is going to be off of Bridger Adams. Green Canyon basketball. .609 remaining now in the first quarter. Stokes looking for options. Floats it up top, and they'll reset with Lance Cox. Cox driving right side, stopped, kicks out to the corner for Horman. Horman back to the right wing for Stokes. Across Jude Haig left side, into the corner for Cox. Drives, floats, back iron, no good. Rebound is controlled by Adams. 2 gone in the first quarter. It's still 2-2. Bear River down low with Tyden Jones high arcing off the glass, and that's good. Bears have the lead 4-2.
Nice touch there by Tyden Jones.
Crane from the right corner. He'll bring it back up. Finds Haig. Over to Stokes. Stokes driving to the middle. Floats that up and over the front of the rim. 4-4.
Nice dribble drive there into the paint by Easton Stokes.
Across the timing line, Cash Avery goes over to the right. Adams away from the pressure. Left side for Avery. Avery just gives it away to Stokes, and Stokes is going to have an uncontested layup. 6-4 Green Canyon.
Nice awareness there by Easton Stokes. Take away that cut.
5 minutes remaining now in the first quarter. Bear River across the timing line. Thurgood into the middle for Adams, too far in front. It's another Bear River turnover.
Green Canyon doing a great job to this point of staying on balance defensively, not overextending, just trying to play some solid defense.
Here's Boston Horman up top. Finds Cox, moves to his left, hand off to Jude Haig. Thought about the three, now fakes the drive to the right, backs it up, goes to the right, and a little short on the layup. Rebound controlled by Jones. Now here's Adams. Right side, fakes, goes left into the left corner, kicked out. Now here's a 3-ball from Avery, in and out, tipped out of the perimeter, and the rebound is controlled by Avery. Near side, now they switch it over to Adams on the right wing. Back inside for Thurgood. Thurgood into the paint, spin move, double team, has to kick out to Avery. His three is again in and out, and we've got a foul on Thurgood, pushing Haig to the ground, and then props to Thurgood there for helping Jude Haig back up off the floor.
Yeah, nice rebounding position there by Jude Haig, forcing Thurgood to go over his back to try and get that ball.
That'll be the first against Thurgood, the first against Bear River in this game. 4:10 remaining in the first quarter. Green Canyon going left to right across your radio dial here in the first half as they inbound the ball from the baseline. It looks like they're going to have Gavin Erickson running point after a couple substitutions. J-Mo also on the floor. Haig and it looks like
nice.
Gavin Crane scores, but Haig and Horman, the guards with Erickson, to round out that 5. Less than 4 to go now in the first quarter. Green Canyon's got an 8-4 lead and a 3-point play conversion for Gavin Crane.
Love to see that high-low entry. Love to see one post player feeding another post player. If you've Gavin Crane down there, you can probably have your way with Bear River tonight in the paint.
Crane a little long, and the rebound goes to Adams. You weren't lying, Coach. Takes a minute to find your touch in this gym. Now here's Tyden Jones, mid-range jumper over everything. Rebound Erickson. Erickson finds Horman. Thought about that left wing 3. Goes up top for J-Mo instead. Haig curling around him, gets the handoff. Stopped just inside the perimeter, picked up the dribble, but then he is fouled on the reach. Slightly late whistle is going to go against number 12, Beckham Reese. Third team foul of the quarter now for Bear River after a quick 2 for Thurgood. Crane hands off to Erickson. He'll bring it back up top. Now left wing 3 for Haig. Designed play, he leaves it just a bit short. Rebound controlled by Reese. Reese left corner, kick back up top for Avery. He gives up that wing 3 and drives, missed everything. Threw it behind the backboard, and it's Green Canyon's basketball.
Interesting shot there on that dribble drive. Sure looked like it had a wide open lane for whatever reason.
There's definitely a lot of space behind the basket, too. It could be contributing to the misconceptions down there. Haig has a wide open 3 from up top. Just left it short, but Crane's secondary effort is going to draw the foul. 2 shots coming for Gavin Crane, and that's the 4th team foul for Bear River with 3:06 to go in the first quarter.
Gavin Crane playing extremely assertive tonight. Love to see that from him. He's aggressive on the offensive glass, demanding the ball down there in the paint where he can score it at will.
In and out on the free throw. Still 8-4 Green Canyon. The shooting a little rusty coming into this gym in Garland. Good to see him just playing unbothered basketball, though, after splitting that eyebrow open on Monday night.
Yeah, that sure was a crazy-looking injury. We saw him with a lot of blood the other night. Love to see him come back. He's a tough kid. I saw him today at school. There's no doubt he was going to play when I saw him.
Now, I was saying this on Monday night, too, but he got 7 stitches in his eyebrow. I've had 7 stitches in my eyebrow as well. I wonder if we're going to have matching scars. We can just exchange eyebrows and fill it out that way. But that's a nice 3 for Bear River. It's 9-7 with 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Erickson trying to hand off to Crane. Hands in there for Bear River. Ball's on the floor. And a jump ball. Possession arrow going for Bear River. It'll be Bear River basketball.
Boy, that's just out of our vision down there. I'm didn't quite see what happened. I assumed someone got tangled up there and tied up for a jump ball.
.244 remaining now in the first quarter. 2-point game. Bear River has a chance to tie it up or take the lead as we're going to see a substitution. Cutler Christensen in for Beckham Reese. Adams moving to the right wing, now kicks it back up top for Avery, moving around the perimeter. Nelson up top.
Green Canyon giving them a zone look on this possession.
Sorensen over to Christensen, now Avery in the left corner. Bounce pass inside, they go to that right corner. Have to give up the 3, the pass was a little slow getting there. Now back to Avery, left wing 3, a little long. Rebound Bear River, blocked by Jamo, but the foul as well. He got him on the forearm. 2 shots coming for Bear River, 2:18 remaining in the quarter.
Yeah, one of the knocks against playing a zone is you don't quite match up as far as rebounding. So your guard trying to find a guy in your area to block off the boards, whereas a man, you know exactly who you're going to be blocking off.
First is no good. Sorensen looking to make the second. He does. It's a 9-8 ball game, and it looks like a timeout has been called. No, substitution as Horman will come off the court for Jude Haig. 2:18 on the clock as we get back in play. Stokes the ball carrier now as Erickson will still be running that secondary guard position along the baseline. He's in the left corner. Jamo moving around up top trying to create space. Now here's Gavin Crane on the left wing. Back to Stokes right wing. Down low, Gavin Crane uncontested,
Nice.
And he scores.
Another great paint touch by Gavin Crane. 1-3-1 look this time by the Green Canyon Wolves.
It's 11-8 Wolves with 1:50 remaining now in the first quarter. Over to the left side for Christensen. Tries to throw it back across. A tip from Stokes will keep it on Bear River side of the court. 21 seconds on the shot clock. Inbound behind the timing line as Adams will bring it back up. To his left for Christensen. Back to the right side. Beckham Reese looking for options. Straight up top, Nelson goes left. Adams again. Back to Sorensen. Left corner 3 is no good. Just a little far left from Cody Nelson. Rebound to Jude Haig. Haig, left corner 3 from Lance Cox. Short, missed everything but the rebound for Erickson. Haig. Looking, faking, driving right side. Nice touch, it's 13-8.
I love that ball fake there by Jude. Raised the ball, raised his man, took it right to the rim.
Up top, Beckham Reese moves to the right for Christensen, had it knocked away but keeps the ball. Now Sorensen throws it down low, uncontested. Christensen got lost in the zone. 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter, 3-point lead for Green Canyon. Right corner, three given up by Haig. He drives to that right side, spin, short range jumper is nothing but net. That's some touch right there from Jude Haig.
Nice move there by Jude.
3-second differential between the shot and game clock. 30 seconds now remaining in the first quarter. Bear River can hold for just about the last shot. Green Canyon wouldn't have enough time to get back up the floor. That's what they'll do. 16-15 now on the shot clock as Adams starts to move up top. Now 10 on the shot clock. They'll get that play running. Adams fakes one way, gets over to, looks like, a turnover. Bad pass from Reese. It's taken away by Jamo. Stokes floating, gets Jude Haig on the right wing. Step over three. It's good at the buzzer. Jude Haig is cold as ice. It's 18-10 going into the first quarter break. That's disgusting, Coach.
That was a deep three ball right there to give Green Canyon some momentum at the end of the quarter.
As we head to our first quick break here, it's 18-10. Jude Haig, a big three at the end of the quarter, but Gavin Crane doing plenty of contributing as well down low. Coach, who are you giving that first quarter game ball to between Crane and Haig?
I'm going to give it to Gavin Crane. I just think he's playing very assertive. I like the way he's coming out with this mentality of, hey, I can score it in the paint when I need to. Jude is just doing some complimentary things. We're getting so used to what he does that we're just like, okay, it's just another average game or average quarter for him. Love the way he plays.
We'll be right back here on 100.9 Light FM with some more Green Canyon basketball. If you need a new gas fireplace, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning has you covered. Call 435-752-7272. We'll be right back.
Most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
Ready to go with the second quarter of action here from Garland, Utah. Bear River trailing 18-10 to start the second quarter of action, and Green Canyon has the basketball. Stokes driving, spinning, trying to get that off the right side glass, and a hard collision as he tried to get his own rebound, but Bear River comes away with it. Now up top, driving left. Two nice steps there to get through traffic, but the rebound to Haig as that one just does not agree off the rim. Haig driving left side this time, moves to the right hand and floats it over the rim. It's a 10-point lead for Green Canyon.
Shifty little move there by Jude.
Right side corner three given up, keeping it moving around the perimeter. Now down low for Adams across the baseline, has to give that up to Christensen. They'll reset. Ball is directly up top for Cody Nelson. Now in the corner again. The three from Titan Jones is good.
Nice shot there in the corner by Titan Jones.
Stokes, long pass. Gavin Crane, left corner three, gives it up, gets that drive down the baseline, but kicks it back out to Cox. Now here's Stokes, left wing, moving across the top. Crane, left wing three, just a little bit short, and Titan Jones will let it go for a free possession. 20-13, Green Canyon leads with 6:43 to go in the second. Green Canyon basketball is sponsored by the Green Canyon Booster Club. They support sports throughout the whole year, and they would like to say thanks to all those local businesses and individuals who support Green Canyon and their students. 6:35 to go as Avery gets across the timing line. Nice give and go, trying to drive left side. Haig blocks him off. Oh, nice bounce pass Christensen. Now they move it back outside for Thurgood. No lanes for him. He finds Avery. Up top again, back to Thurgood. Thurgood trying to drive on Stokes, picked it up and traveled. Just got caught between a pass and a drive, Coach.
Yep, nice step over there again by Easton Stokes just to cause a little bit of trouble.
It'll be a sideline inbound for Green Canyon, as they'll have 3/4 of the court to work with. Stokes, 6:16 remaining in the second quarter.
High-low again for Gavin Crane, calling for the ball down there.
In the paint, working on Tyden Jones, and he is fouled by Jones, but props again to Jones for helping him up. And you got to give props where it's due for Bear River. They're very well-disciplined and respectful, and I always love seeing that, especially early in games.
Yeah, it's interesting to see what adjustment Bear River's going to do to try, or Bear River's going to make to try and take away that post duck in by Gavin Crane. It's just killing him tonight.
And he's struggling at the stripe as well, misses the first there. 6:07 remaining in the second quarter. It's still a 7-point lead for Green Canyon. Hits the second. That'll make it 21-13. 8-point lead, and Green Canyon will go to work on the full court press. Timeout called by Bear River with 6:05 to go in the second quarter. Coach, what are they talking about down there as Green Canyon really has started to stretch things out in this quarter?
Yeah, one of the things that Green Canyon's done a really good job of, they're alternating defenses. They're giving them a couple different looks defensively. If you're Bear River, one of the things you've got to do is just be a little bit stronger with the ball. You've got to try and penetrate into the offensive area where you can score the basketball. With dribble penetration, passing the ball in there, you can't be quite as tentative on the offensive end if you're Bear River. And a lot of that has to do with the way that Green Canyon's playing, just really tough defense. Like I said, it's a little bit different than what we saw the other night. I thought the other night Green Canyon was down at Stansbury, they might have been playing just a little bit too over-aggressive on the defensive side of the ball. That's why they got in so much foul trouble. But we're not seeing that tonight. Just solid defense, talking and pointing like we talked about, good solid team defense without fouling.
Green Canyon basketball is sponsored by Napa Auto Parts, the parts and oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best. Locally owned and operated from Preston to Providence. Also brought to you by Preston Watts Collision and Glass. Trained technicians, the latest equipment, and over 5 decades of experience to guarantee a perfect auto body repair and the safest glass replacement. Back to action now as Bear River will have this baseline inbound following the Gavin Crane free throw. 6:05 remaining in the second quarter as we're back underway. Thurgood across midcourt. Straight away from the bucket, now moves to the right for Cash Avery. Avery motioning the offense, wanted Christensen, has to give him up and go across for Reese instead. Now left corner, Avery on the move, has the corner three off the corner of the backboard. Thurgood somehow gets that rebound in a trio of Wolves and scores, and one coming up.
Nice rebound there by Thurgood. He can score it everywhere. He can score it on the perimeter. He's got a great mid-range game, and he can definitely score it underneath as well.
Thurgood cannot convert. It's off the right side of the rim, and Crane controls the rebound. 21-15 with 5:40 remaining in the quarter. Green Canyon moving back to the right side, looking to start the offense and get that lead back up. Crane up top. Has Cox to his left. Now left wing, Lance Cox keeps it moving for Haig. Haig shakes, bakes, moves on Reese, drives left side, gets to the glass, but leaves it short, and then the rebound is missed on by Reese. Wanted a foul there, saying he was getting hooked, trying to rebound that ball. No whistle, and a baseline inbound for Green Canyon with a fresh shot clock.
Well, I think we've got two things going on tonight if you're Green Canyon. You've got Gavin Crane that can score it at will in the paint, and Jude Haig can take his guy off the dribble at any time.
Haig, left wing, pulls up on Avery off the right wing, and the last touch is going to go off Gavin Crane. Wanted it off Tyden Jones. Didn't get it. 5:11 remaining in the second quarter. It's 21-15. Green Canyon still with a 6-point lead.
Extended defense by Green Canyon again.
Across the timing line, give and go with Reese. He finds Thurgood, and he gets through traffic but has to back out. Right side, Christensen. Just inside the perimeter. They keep it moving for Thurgood. Reese down low, spinning. Tyden Jones just left that one a little short, and Horman got the rebound. Stokes now across midcourt, gets past one, gets past two, got him in the air, turns, shoots, but overcooked it.
Nice move there by Easton Stokes. Just needs to finish at the rim.
Thurgood now going to drive strong right side. Bounce pass to Jones. His mid-range jumper from the baseline is good. It's a 4-point game, 21-17. Now here's Gavin Crane driving baseline off the glass and in. That's transition basketball from Green Canyon. Response from Bear River. Thurgood driving in transition, just missed. Enough defense there to get him to strengthen that one. And as Crane drives to the baseline, he turns it over to Jones. Too much pressure.
Yeah, jump pass, can't have that.
4 minutes remaining now in the first half. 17-23 your score. Green Canyon leading by 6. Jones outside, finds Thurgood. Double teamed outside the perimeter. Now Stokes jumps in the passing lane, gets the steal, has options, finds Gavin Crane on the trail, and a block coming on Thurgood. That'll be the second team foul against Bear River in the quarter. I believe it's the third on Thurgood this evening. It is.
Yep.
That's not what you want out of your leading scorer before halftime, Coach.
No, you got to have him on the floor at all times. You probably need to roll the dice here if you're Reggie Shaw.
And we see him at the bench right now. He is going to sub off. Bridger Adams and Cody Nelson come on as Christensen and Thurgood head back to the bench. 3:46 on the clock as Crane hits the first, makes it a 7-point game. 2 for 2 this time for Gavin Crane. It's 17-25. And it looks like some substitutions for Green Canyon as well. They'll replace Gavin Crane. Lance Cox back on the floor. Adams across midcourt, driving left side. That lane closed quickly. Now back up top. Avery moves it around for Reese. Back down low, Avery pops it up from the right block and scores. 25-19 with 3.5 to go in the half. Gavin Erickson from the right corner gets around
nice
one,
move.
drives and scores. Just too much speed there for Bridger Adams.
Nice attack there by Gavin Erickson.
Now Adams going to try and go back at Easton Stokes on the other end. No lane. Right corner now. Tyden Jones thought about the three, hit one from there earlier, but moves it out to Reese on the wing. Reese kicks it inside. A bunch of hands come together. No foul, and what a save from Stokes. Horizontal, and kept that ball in play. Less than 3 to go. Stokes floats over to the right wing for Cox. He drives to the block, got fouled on the floor. It looks like a reach. Who's that going to go against? No, excuse me, a push is going to be called against Cash Avery. Was it Avery? No, excuse me, it was Beckham Reese, his second of the night. Oh, they called it a shooting foul. I thought that was going to be on the floor, Coach.
Yeah, I thought that was clear to the outside of the shooting area. But we'll take it.
Cox hits the first one, makes it a 9-point game. It's 28-19. Green Canyon stretching this one out a little bit earlier than usual. I kind of expected them to maybe have to hang in there a little longer, Coach, but they seem comfortable tonight.
Yeah, you've got some good things going on so far.
Second for Lance Cox is up and good. 10-point lead for Green Canyon. 2:52 remaining as J-Mo checks in for Cox. 3 team fouls in the quarter for Bear River. They're 2 away from giving Green Canyon that double bonus. Coach, go ahead.
Going to be in a 1-3-1 this possession.
Stokes playing up top, trying to get between those two guards. Here's Adams working on him, has to go left corner. Avery, quick three, little long, does not bounce friendly for him. Comes away to Horman. Horman up for Stokes on the left side. J-Mo left wing, and we have an official's timeout.
Got some blood on his eye.
Tyden Jones is leaking.
Something similar to what we saw the other night.
Yep. This time it's underneath the eye. I think he might have just caught a fingernail on the cheek or something like that. That always stings. They're going to send him to the locker room just to get that patched up. That should be a quick job, and we'll see him probably before halftime.
Yeah, probably a little glue, a little duct tape. Be ready to roll.
Erickson now in front of that student section for Bear River, finds Gavin Crane. Gets it to Stokes. Erickson now right wing, back to Stokes on the left wing. 20 on the shot clock for Green Canyon. Horman gives it up quickly. Erickson right wing, back to Horman in the corner. Horman doesn't like it over there. And thrown away, good mid-air interception from Reese. Had to get up to get that one. Adams with the fake, drives baseline, now into the left corner. Ball movement is prime for Bear River. They get that right wing three, but it is long. Erickson couldn't get the rebound, but Gavin Crane could. Crane through 2, floats it over to Stokes, and they will ease up and reset. Now Gavin Crane, left corner 3, left that short. Still a 10-point game, 1:45 to go in the second quarter. Adams across the timing line, moves to his right for Reese, back up top. Avery had it knocked away, but does enough to stay in front of Easton Stokes.
Nice job there by Easton, just intercepting that simple point wing pass or wing point pass.
Adams picks up his dribble well outside the perimeter, knocked away, but kept by Nelson. Now up top, Reese driving from the wing, and we have a foul on Green Canyon. They're going to call a push, too much shoulder. It's against Easton Stokes. His first of the night, second team foul for Green Canyon this quarter. Stokes is going to check out with Erickson. Lance Cox back on the floor with Jude Haig. J-Mo, Horman, and Gavin Crane, the other 3. Up top, Adams goes right back to Avery, the inbounds man. Nice play design on that one. A mid-range jumper is good, 29-21.
Nice shot there by Avery.
Minute 10 now left in the quarter and half. J-Mo up top, pressured by, and we've got a foul called. Ooh, Avery for the elbow off the ball.
Yeah, just bump that cutter a little extra hard. I like to see that if you're Avery. Just playing a little bit physical, but couldn't quite get away with it right there in front of the official.
Only his first foul of the night, but the 4th team foul for Bear River this quarter, so they need to be careful for the next minute. Haig faked the drive. What a pass to Horman, and Horman just left it short. Yeah, this gym does look a little bit different than the one we're used to in North Logan. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Adams gives up that wing 3, drives baseline, threw it away. Tipped by J-Mo, intercepted by Horman. Lance Cox gets that one up top for J-Mo. Thought about that 3 from the left wing. Got it back to Cox. Now 35 remaining in the quarter. Bear River will have last possession. Under 30 to go, 16 on the shot clock for Jude Haig. Right in front of half court. Finds Horman, 12 on the shot clock. Up to Gavin Crane up top. Now 10 on the shot clock. Haig gets away from Adams. Throwing it across to J-Mo. That's just a bad pass. Now here comes Adams the other way. 13 seconds. He'll hit the brakes and allow them to get that play set up. Avery is fouled by Cox. They were calling for the foul on that Green Canyon bench. Not quite sure what the situation is there, Coach.
Coach Brown probably wanted to get his defense set up. Knew he had a couple fouls to give there at the end of the half.
It's the first against Lance Cox, so it's the right guy to do it, and it's only the 3rd team foul against Green Canyon this quarter. Can't imagine they'll get 2 more in 8 seconds. Inbound this one to Avery behind midcourt. He's going to have to go 3/4 of the distance. 4 seconds left now on the game clock. Avery's shot is blocked by Stokes. Second effort is no good. Easton Stokes on the board with a block tonight, and that'll keep Green Canyon's lead 29-21 heading to halftime. Coach, give me your first half thoughts. It's been, I think, maybe the least problematic night of Green Canyon basketball we've had in a little bit of time. They've been a little sloppy in these first halves, but not tonight.
I think they're doing a great job of forcing Bear River into some turnovers. One thing about it, on the Bear River side, you've kept them to 29 points. Okay, like we talked about. Obviously, if they get into the 70s, Bear River's going to have a tough time beating them. On the other side of that, Bear River, you've got to do anything you can just to interrupt their flow of the game. They're doing a good job. Green Canyon's doing a good job of forcing turnovers. You've got to keep doing that. And I think if you're Green Canyon, you've got to get the tempo going in your favor. There have been too many possessions where it's been going Bear River's favor. Let's quit messing around with this zone. Let's just get out and guard someone, force some turnovers, run up and down the floor and score some baskets.
DD Auto and Salvage is Cache Valley's #1 place to get the most money for junk vehicles and scrap metal. Pickup is available if you call 435-787-1204. Also brought to you by Cache Valley Auto Care. If you're experiencing car problems, you can trust Cache Valley Auto Care for expert service backed by excellent online reviews and customer satisfaction. 29-21 Green Canyon as we head to the halftime break here in Garland. Stick with us. We'll be right back on 100.9 Light FM and CacheValleyDaily.com.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care can. Hear what people are saying online.
They'll always take the time to help you understand what they're doing to your car and go above and beyond to solve your issue.
Cache Valley Auto Care.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Green Canyon High School would like to say thanks to all their Alpha sponsors for supporting Green Canyon sports this year. For a list of sponsors and other athletic information, visit greencanyonhighschoolathletics.org.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations, call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Find the parts and the oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts. All the best brand names. And when you need professional help, Napa can recommend a dozen Napa Car Care Centers with ASE certified technicians.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care can. Hear what people are saying online.
They'll always take the time to help you understand what they're doing to your car and go above and beyond to solve your issue.
Cache Valley Auto Care.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Green Canyon High School would like to say thanks to all their Alpha sponsors for supporting Green Canyon sports this year. For a list of sponsors and other athletic information, visit greencanyonhighschoolathletics.org.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
They really can put your logo on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Find the parts and the oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts. All the best brand names. And when you need professional help, Napa can recommend a dozen Napa Car Care Centers with ASE certified technicians.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castelite.com.
Welcome back out to Garland, Utah. Stockton Jukes and Coach Terrell Baldwin here with you on 100.9 Light FM and CashValleyDaily.com. If you're streaming along with us on video, CashValleyDaily.com or YouTube, your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. They want to get to know you and your financial goals to give you specific guidance from advisors who adhere to principles of honesty, professionalism, and integrity. Visit AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. About 3 minutes left here in our halftime break at Bear River High. And, Coach, it's been a pretty solid first two quarters for Green Canyon. They really got it going at the end of that first quarter with the Jude Haig three and then stretched that lead out to now 8 points at 29-21. Looking towards the second half, we'll get your opinion on Green Canyon first. What do they need to do to just keep it going? But then I want to know what you think Bear River is going to be adjusting coming out of halftime as well.
I think personally, if you're Green Canyon, you've got to keep playing solid defense. But you can afford to be just a little bit more aggressive and assertive on the defensive end. For whatever reason, and obviously Coach Brown has done a lot of scouting and so on, but I think we need to be a little bit more assertive, and we can't do that when we're in that zone. We're allowing Bear River to have a couple extra open shots. I'll tell you what, I know Coach Brown is a master at making halftime adjustments. He's going to understand what's going on out there, and he's going to try to pick up the pace quite a bit and get easy scoring opportunities this second half. Anytime you can run the ball and get the tempo up just a little bit, it really does not allow Bear River to set up their defense as well. And I'll tell you, when we've done that this first half, when we've been a little bit more assertive defensively, got the ball out and ran it up the floor, we've got easy scoring opportunities. We got some right there at the end of that first quarter when Jude made that three-pointer. We got the ball into Gavin Crane in the post where he could score it. That's been huge for the Green Canyon Wolves to this point.
Green Canyon Basketball is sponsored by Castelite. Whether you're looking for a brick for your home, tile for a bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castelite. Online at Castelite.com. And Young Toyota and Young Honda, for 100 years, they've been delivering an exceptional customer experience. Think young, drive young. Now, Coach, as we look ahead at the region schedule for Green Canyon, they're going to host Mountain Crest on Friday night. Mountain Crest currently trailing at Logan 18-12 at halftime. Looking towards Mountain Crest, obviously thinking about that game in terms of physicality, in terms of the matchup, but also just the region in general. What do you think is going to be the toughest test for Green Canyon once we get past Mountain Crest on Friday?
I think anytime you go on the road in our region, you have the possibility and likelihood of facing an extremely tough opponent. Doesn't matter what the records are in preseason or anything like that. Anytime you go on the road in Region 11, you've got a tall task ahead of you. I really like the way the Green Canyon Wolves are playing right now. Coach Brown's done an excellent job to this point. He understood last year they were in the same position, took a couple on the nose early in the region. He's going to do everything within his power, and the players are as well, to not let anything happen like they had at the start of last year's region season. And tonight they're on good track to get a win over here at Bear River. But I'll tell you, there's 16 minutes left to play. You got to have a good, solid effort over here these next 16 minutes to come away with the win.
It actually happened right here in this gym last year, where they started off region play and lost 38-40, and a bit of a shocker after such a strong offensive non-region part of their schedule. They ended up losing both to Ridgeline as well. I think they split the series. The road team won both games in their matchups with Logan High, but then with Mountain Crest, it was a bit more clear-cut. So hopefully, with a strong second half today and a strong performance on Friday, they'll be set up going into the new year for a really strong performance on the road at Ridgeline, because that's where they'll be going on, January 8th, I believe. They'll host Skyview on the 3rd, and then Wednesday, January 8th at Ridgeline. That's going to be one to watch for sure.
Yeah. One thing about Green Canyon tonight, you can see their overall athleticism against Bear River is really causing them some problems as well. We have some players that are tall in stature, and they play big out there. Lance Cox, Boston Horman, obviously Gavin Crane, Jamison Thompson, even Easton Stokes. Those are some tall, lengthy ball players out there. Bear River doesn't quite match up with them that well as far as the physicalness is concerned. And I'll tell you, Green Canyon's taking advantage of that, especially with Gavin Crane down there in the post. He can score it at will tonight.
It looks like we are just about ready to get started for the second half. We'll take a final quick break here from Garland, Utah, but when we come back, Green Canyon's going to look to extend that 8-point lead a little bit further. Stockton Jukes and Terrell Baldwin here with you on 100.9 Light FM, the home of Green Canyon basketball. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be fun.
Preston Watts Collision and Glass has been your #1 resource for collision repair and auto glass. We specialize in windshield repairs. Competitive prices, call Preston Watts Collision and Glass at 563-3215. We do it right.
When your car isn't working right, you just need someone who can help make your life a little easier. Cache Valley Auto Care can. Hear what people are saying online.
They'll always take the time to help you understand what they're doing to your car and go above and beyond to solve your issue.
Cache Valley Auto Care.
Make it 3 years in a row. Advanced Heating and AC is honored to be Best of Northern Utah Gold Medalist. Thank you for your support and vote of confidence in their company. Advanced Heating and AC, online at advancedheating-ac.com.
Kick it!
You got to fight for your right to victory in Region 11, and that's what Green Canyon's looking to do. We are back underway for the third quarter of action as this pass down low to Tyden Jones almost trails out of bounds, but Bear River does get a corner three off. It missed everything. Rebound by Cash Avery, and his second chance bucket is good. That's how we'll start the second half. Bear River going left to right, Green Canyon right to left across your radio dial. Now here's Horman, stopped in his tracks on the drive. Haig is going to try again. He doesn't have anywhere to go, so Stokes on the wraparound goes down to that right block. Defended well by Adams. Now here's Gavin Crane working on his man. And now Tyden Jones trying to get Jude Haig out of possession. He finds Horman instead in the left corner. A little too strong from Boston Horman. Rebound Bear River. It's a 6-point lead for Green Canyon.
Green Canyon, that 1-3-1 zone to start that half. Looks like they're back man-to-man on this possession.
A minute down now in the third quarter. Bear River moving that ball around the perimeter down into the right corner now for Reese. Reese driving baseline, stopped at the block, kicks outside, all the way around. Long three from Thurgood is no good. Rebound, Jude Haig is that one kicked out outside of the perimeter. Now here's Lance Cox, left wing, gives it up. Haig driving left side, finds Horman in the corner. Now Crane, right wing, gives it up. Stokes, left wing, driving, 2 steps, and
nice take.
Bucket, and one coming up. 23-31 pending that free throw. 6:29 to go in the third quarter.
Nice dribble drive there by Easton Stokes. I love to see him attacking the basket.
First personal going against Adams. Stokes converts the three-point play, and it is a 9-point lead, 32-23. Score inversion for Green Canyon.
Three-quarter court trap here coming up by Green Canyon.
Thurgood trapped just across the timing line, finds Reese on the outlet. He drives, can't score, and Tyden Jones is fouled on the floor after the offensive rebound. 6:15 to go in the third quarter. That's the first team foul against Green Canyon in this quarter, the second against Lance Cox tonight.
And obviously one thing Bear River has to be afraid of is Taser Thurgood picking up his 4th foul rather quickly.
Jones on the right block goes outside. Cash Avery, right corner three over everything. Rebound Gavin Crane. Stokes left wing. Crane moving in for the screen. Pops off that screen quickly. Wanted the ball, but here's Horman in the left corner. Now finds Crane on that left block. Spinning on Thurgood. Gets to the right side and
what
scores.
What a move there by Gavin Crane.
11-point lead now for Green Canyon, their largest of the evening. 5:41 remaining in the third quarter. Adams working on Stokes. Stokes around the screen. Almost had a hand on that one. Thurgood's three over Gavin Crane is also over the rim. Rebound Boston Horman. Horman throws it away, though. That was read perfectly by Reese. And a turnover. Timeout called Bear River. 34-25. They get the lead back down under double digits, but a brutal opening to the quarter for Bear River.
Yeah, you can just see that Green Canyon understands where they can have a heyday down in the paint today with Gavin Crane, and I'll tell you, I look for them to just try and dump it down there every possible time they can get the ball down there. And Gavin Crane's just doing a nice job of presenting himself to the basketball. Everyone else is doing a very good job of getting the proper passing angle so you can enter it in the post where he can score the basketball.
If you're looking for custom t-shirts, detailed embroidery, or graphic designs that can get your business noticed, go to GreatBasinGraphics.com, a proud sponsor of Region 11 Athletics. A big thank you as well to Adams Wealth Advisor, the video experience provider here on CashValleyDaily.com and YouTube for all Region 11 sports. Adams Wealth Advisors wants to get to know you and your financial goals. To help you plan for financial freedom, visit them at AdamsWealthAdvisors.com. .5:27 remaining inbounds from Gavin Crane, and Easton Stokes will bring it the length of the floor. 34-25, right to left, Green Canyon's offense working. Now here's Haig on the left side.
Green Canyon looking at a 1-2-2 zone this possession.
Baseline drive opens for Gavin Crane, and he squeezes through Thurgood and Jones to score again, 36-25. Crane, I would imagine, is in double digits. We don't have a live score counter right now. Avery. Bounce pass to Reese, left side. Now they find Thurgood wrapping around, driving on Cox, up and over Lance Cox, and that bounces on every part of the rim for 2. Cox might have gotten away with his third personal foul there as well, Coach. Yes. Jude Haig back to the left wing for Stokes. Deep three is given up. Stokes double teamed outside, finds Cox. Now back to Jude Haig, right wing, uncontested. You
nice
cannot
shot.
Leave him alone.
Got to know where those shooters are if you're Bear River.
39-27.
All Green Canyon kids, I tell you, they're catching it, ready to do something with it tonight. They're being pretty assertive on the offensive end. That's what you got to have.
But their range extends well beyond that high school three-point line, which makes that defense so difficult as well. Driving is Reese, almost had that drag on the plant foot, but gets the pass away to Thurgood. Now up top, Tyden Jones, straightaway three, off left, rebound Gavin Crane. 12-point lead for the Wolves as Crane is given the free throw line uncontested. Back outside, now here's Stokes across for Haig. Haig way downtown, heat check, a little short. They give Tyden Jones that board. Now here's Adams across the timing line. Adams trapped just in front of midcourt, but they are going to get Cox on the reach. That's his third of the night, and we're going to see him probably come out for JMO. Gavin Erickson ready to check in as well.
Yeah, Lance, they've got that guy trapped out there 45 feet from the basket. No reason to reach in and foul him.
So it's JMO for Cox, and it's Erickson for Easton Stokes. 3:38 remaining in the third quarter. Adams working this one across midcourt right in front of that stripe. Now 3.5 remaining in the third quarter. Bounce pass to the charity stripe. Thurgood doesn't have options, has to back out for Reese again. Reese drives right side, throws it away. It's covered by Avery somehow. Now Jones in the right corner, all the way across for Adams, left corner. Back out to the wing. Thurgood has to give it away to Avery. 10 on the shot clock. Avery backs out, now finds Tyden Jones. 5 on the shot clock. Right corner three from Adams is off the back iron. Rebound, JMO. Now here's Horman, left corner, hop step, gives it back to Erickson. Cross for Gavin Crane. Thompson. Jude Haig wrapping around. Thurgood got caught. Now here's Horman in the left corner. His three is good. Boston. The shots are falling for Green Canyon, and it's now a 15-point lead.
Nice job there by Green Canyon just to make that one extra pass to an open player.
2.5 remaining in the third quarter. Back up top for Reese as he looks to reset. Fires across for Avery. Avery moves left, double teamed outside the perimeter, finds Thurgood. Thurgood moving it into that corner for Adams again. Adams fires across. Avery, left wing three, short. Rebound, JMO. Hands it off to Gavin Erickson. Erickson will come up the court. Nice spin move at midcourt to get away from the oncoming Cash Avery. He's still playing tight defense outside the perimeter. Erickson trying to sell a foul there, is not going to get one. And a timeout called by Logan Brown, trying to calm down his defense. 2 minutes left in the third quarter, 21 on the shot clock.
Yeah, I think we saw a lot of dribbling there by Gavin Erickson. Coach Brown just took a time out there to remind the guys to keep the offense spread. You've got to be hard to guard out there, especially at this point where Bear River is going to have to take a few chances defensively. I know you got the shot clock and all that good stuff in high school basketball now, but you know you've got to be sound offensively. You got to keep that floor spread. You can have scoring opportunities anytime by Jude Haig or by Gavin Crane down there in the paint.
Green Canyon Basketball is sponsored by the Green Canyon Booster Club, who support sports throughout the year, and they would like to say thank you to all those local businesses and individuals who support Green Canyon, their students and student athletes. Back to the floor now with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. It's going to be Green Canyon's ball just in front of their own bench. They are on their offensive half of the court. They drop this back behind half court for Gavin Erickson. 17 on the shot clock as he brings it across the timing line. Almost stolen away by Reese as he goes flying behind the play. Haig floats one, trying to get to a rebound, but goes over the back after the miss, and that'll be a foul on Jude Haig. His first of the night. Third team foul against Green Canyon this quarter, minute 48 to go in the third.
Three-quarter court trap.
They get it across to Reese just in front of midcourt. Now breaking out of the corner, centering for Sorensen, right back to him in the right corner. The three is short. Lots of offensive rebounds, though. Reese gets one again. Into the left corner now. Thurgood's three is also short. This time JMO tips it down for Gavin Erickson. Stokes picked up the dribble, almost traveled. Floats one for Erickson on the right wing. Erickson circles back. trapped now along the sideline. Horman has it knocked away, and they'll say that's Bear River basketball. Minute 11 now as Thurgood gets the turnover off Green Canyon. 42-27 your score. Bounce pass inside. Sorensen goes down low. Christensen fires it back out from the block. Thurgood through traffic, trying to step through, and he traveled again, dragging that foot.
Nice D there by the Green Canyon Wolves. Just keeping Bear River off balance on the offensive side. They can't get a good look at the basket. Even the shots Bear River's taking have been contested.
Haig will leave this one for Easton Stokes to bring up the floor. 54 on the game clock, now 30 seconds on the shot clock. Green Canyon can time a 2-for-1 here. 46 on the game clock now. Stokes is going to try and get past that double team just in front of midcourt. He squeezes through, finds Horman uncontested in the left corner, but Horman pushed it right. Rebound to Bear River. They are not going to try and hold this one and force Green Canyon into a 3-second play. It's a quick drive and score from Kaser Thurgood. Shot clock is off, 25 seconds left in the quarter. Stokes across midcourt finds Gavin Crane, and they'll get to moving around down low. There's going to be a shove on Thurgood as Gavin Erickson took a bit of a chest bump.
Boy, if you're Thurgood, you know, you've got a little bit of foul trouble right there. You've got to be thinking if you're out there, understand exactly what's going on, time, situation. Got 17 seconds left. That's not a very smart play there by Thurgood, unfortunately.
And you still got 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, too. They might not have their leading scorer for much of that fourth. Lance Cox away from trouble. 12 seconds on the game clock. That one knocked away from him. Cox thought he was going to get caught with the half-court rule. Gets it up, finds Easton Stokes. Stokes back down the floor. Left wing three from Horman is just a little off. Gets another one up. They're going to say it went out of bounds. But the clock does run out, and that'll send us to our final quarter break. 42-29, Green Canyon leads by 13, outscoring Bear River in that one by a good couple of points. Bear River only scored 8 in that quarter, Coach. Yeah, you just saw some tightly contested shots there by Green Canyon. I think they're doing a superb job defensively, just keeping Bear River off kilter, not letting them take any shots on balance. That's what you got to have at Green Canyon. 8 more minutes of fighting here in Garland, Utah. We'll be right back on 100.9 Light FM and CashValleyDaily.com.
For your right to
Would like to say thanks to all their Alpha sponsors for supporting Green Canyon Sports this year. For a list of sponsors and other athletic information, visit greencanyonhighschoolathletics.org.
Great Basin Graphics has quality screen printing, detailed embroidery, and award-winning graphic designers. The right look, the right design, the perfect fit. Get noticed with GBG. Get your order in today for spring products. Google Great Basin Graphics for screen printing and embroidery. 966 West 400 North in Logan.
When a client walks into the office, I want them to feel like they have a team that is full-time working for them.
We really start from the ground up, setting our goals, understanding your situation, and then building the plan to maximize that quality of life.
Visit Adams Wealth Advisors.
Welcome back to Garland, Utah. Inbounds for Green Canyon as they'll control possession to start the fourth quarter. Stockton Jukes and Coach Terrell Baldwin here with you at Bear River High for the 11th installment of Green Canyon basketball this year, looking for their 11th win of the season. Haig fakes the three, gets Reese on the ground, drives,
nice.
Scores, and he'll head to the line.
Great job right there, Jude. Just being on balance on the offensive side of the basketball. Love to see that.
That takes 15 seconds off the clock here in the fourth quarter. Green Canyon up now 44-29. Haig can extend it to a 16-point lead. That would be the largest of the night for Green Canyon. He hits. Christensen bringing the ball up for Bear Rivers. They trail by 16, now 7:40 to go. Reese bounce pass inside for Sorensen. Now back to the right corner. Christensen almost threw it away, controlled by Reese. Back to Christensen, right back to Reese as he has to retreat outside. Three coming in from Reese. That one off the right side of the backboard. Rebound by Christensen, and instead of going up, he throws it away. Stokes trying to drive with 7:15 in the quarter. J-Mo bumped off the ball, and it was deflected as well. It's another turnover for Green Canyon, and a nice drive from Sorensen to get past Jude Haig, who wanted the charge.
Nice. Well, it was a really nice drive there by Sorensen from Bear River.
7 minutes remaining in this ball game. 45-31 Green Canyon. J-Mo contested outside by, it looks like Sorensen. Now Christensen's going to follow Stokes around. Screen from J-Mo. He pops off of it. Mid-range jumper is off the rim. Rolls to the back and falls. It's going to be Sorensen with the rebound. 6:40 to go now. Back to that right corner for Christensen. Up top, Sorensen right back to Christensen. Firing across now, Nelson. Cody Nelson floating one over top. J-Mo intercepts. Stokes. Horman, left wing, thought about the three, hands it back to Stokes. He'll drive down that left side and score off the glass. 47-31, Stokes again. Just a little too quick for this defense.
Yeah, great maneuver, great move there by Easton Stokes.
Cody Nelson thought about that three from the left corner, gave it up, now back up top for Reese. Into the right corner for Christensen. His three falls. They needed that one. 47-34 now with 5:55 to play. Jude Haig across for Horman. Horman straight up top, bounce over to J-Mo. Looking for the wrapping Jude Haig. Now a deep three straight away is good. That's just unreal. 50-34. He's got the range that some college players don't have.
And that's why he's a college player.
Committed to Holy Cross at the moment, but I'm hoping he gets some competitive offers this season, Coach.
Yeah, you never know. It's crazy how the college sports world's working out.
Nice three in the corner for Cash Avery. That's back-to-back buckets for Bear River. Can't remember the last quarter they had back-to-back scoring possessions, but that's going to help. 50-37. The lead now 13 for Green Canyon. 5:05 remaining as Haig drives to that right side, fires left corner for Cox. Up to the wing for Stokes. He drives to the block, backed out. Now right corner three, Jude Haig. He is on fire.
Better find him if you're Bear River.
Two guys better find him at this point. 4:50 to go, and a timeout called by Bear River just across the timing line.
Quite a player we're watching there.
It seems a little bit to me, Coach, like we're just seeing deterioration on both sides of the ball for Bear River the longer this goes on. The defense is not rotating as quickly as they were in that first half, and the passing has really started to raise some eyebrows.
Yeah, they're not nearly as patient on offense, and obviously they can't be because they're down 16 points. But I'll tell you, one of the things that Green Canyon is doing to build on that lead, they come down on the offensive end. They're not being sloppy. They're still being assertive. They're taking shots within the framework of the offense. Even those two shots by Jude, yes, he's feeling it, but he's taking shots within the framework of the offense, and that's what you got to have. That's what winning teams do.
4:48 remaining in this contest. Green Canyon with a commanding 16-point lead as Jude Haig continues to shoot from distance with efficiency. Les Olson IT can show you what a business technology partner can do for you. They've got all the office products you need and a great service team. You can learn more at lesolson.com. And if you've got car problems, well, trust our friends at Cache Valley Auto Care for expert service backed by excellent online reviews and customer satisfaction. You can find coupons on their website. You're listening to Green Canyon Wolves basketball on 100.9 Light FM or streaming on CacheValleyDaily.com, where your video experience is powered by Adams Wealth Advisors. Stockton Jukes here with Coach Terrell Baldwin, as always, for these Green Canyon Wolves. And we're back in play for the last half of the final quarter of action in Garland.
Got Green Canyon standing in that 2-3 zone here to break things up a little bit defensively. Now it quickly looks like they've rotated over to a man.
Nice pass down low, but Cash Avery could not reach up and grab it. It'll be another turnover with 4:31 to play. Crane inbound for Stokes. Easton Stokes across the timing line. Fake right, goes left for Crane. Crane got tangled up but keeps the ball in play and holds on to possession. Looking for the left corner, Jude Haig. His pass was tipped away by Reese. We're going to have Erickson in for Jamison Thompson. They'll go to a guard look for Green Canyon. Feeling comfortable with that 16-point cushion. Inbounds down the baseline for Lance Cox. Kicks it back outside for Stokes. Easton moves to his right, straight away up top now with 4:06 in the quarter. Crane outside the perimeter. He's going to drive right side, gets past Jones, misses, but gets his own rebound and is fouled. He'll go to the line with exactly 4 minutes left in the game.
Nice move there by Gavin again. He's pretty much had his way with anyone that's tried to guard him from Bear River tonight. Probably hasn't been as successful at the free throw line as he'd like to be tonight.
He hits that one off the back iron again, just a little bit jittery from that stripe. If you need some service on your heating or air conditioning units, you can schedule your service call online at advancedheating-ac.com. New service calendar available for you online. If you need a new gas fireplace, they can hook you up as well. 435-752-7272. It's 2 misses for Gavin Crane, but the rebound is botched by Bear River. Nice bounce pass inside for Gavin Crane. Lance Cox could not hit the first one. He gets another secondary effort and is fouled again.
Lance Cox sneaking in there on that offensive rebound opportunity, getting an extra possession for the Green Canyon Wolves.
That one goes against Adams. It's the third team foul of the quarter. Thurgood back in as well, by the way. He's on 4 fouls. Cox hits the first one, 54-37, now a 17-point lead. Yet again, the largest lead of the night for Green Canyon. And Lance stretches it out by just another point, 55-37. Right corner, Cash Avery, quick fire off the top of the backboard. Rebound knocked away from Gavin Crane, and then it looks like Stokes caught Tyden Jones on the arm with that second chance effort.
If you're Green Canyon at this point, you want to keep that clock moving and get back to Hyde Park or North Logan area where you can get your players rested, be ready to go for the next region game, which will be when we host Mountain Crest on Friday.
Jones gets a nice roll off the front rim. That was the second foul against Easton Stokes tonight, the first foul of the quarter against Green Canyon. Jones 2 for 2, 39-55 with 3:45 to play. Green Canyon leading by 16. Stokes taking his time across midcourt. Now they'll move. Erickson sweeping up, finds Gavin Crane on that right elbow, pops it out for Jude Haig on the wing. Haig driving, kicks back out to Cox, left wing. He wraps around, drives right side, and scores.
What a take there by Lance Cox. Nice move there. Again, just using his strength.
And then Bear River throws it away on the other end. Cash Avery was trying to find Reese, and Reese made a cut just as that pass was thrown. 3:14 remaining in the fourth quarter. Green Canyon more confident by the second at this point, 18-point lead over to Jude Haig. Left wing entry pass for Gavin Crane, and he did get held by Tyden Jones. 3:07 remaining now. It's the fourth team foul against Bear River in the quarter. It'll be a baseline inbound for Green Canyon, but Bear River doesn't have any more to give. Stokes floats one up top for Haig. Fresh shot clock, but Haig is going to fire anyway and score. That one rattling around, and Jude Haig has the Wolves up by 21.
That was deep.
Adams moving to the left, finds Tyden Jones. Jones is going to drive middle, kick out. Thurgood's three is off right, rebound Jude Haig. Haig fighting through that contact from behind, throws it off the leg of a Bear. It's picked up by Gavin Crane off the deflection. Crane drives right side, but a great steal from Reese as he tried to go over the top. Steal on the other end from Stokes, but they're going to call a reach as they went hip to hip. Just a little too much in the lane there for Easton Stokes, his third of the night, second against Green Canyon this quarter. A couple substitutions now as Christensen comes back onto the floor for the Bears. Cash Avery And it looks like Reese and Adams off the floor. Now Tyden Jones, right wing uncontested. J-Mo pops up to throw a hand in his face, but it does not matter. Tyden Jones hits another three. 42-60, 2:26 to play here in Garland. Right wing now, Jamison Thompson. Back up top, straight away for Easton Stokes. Now left corner, Gavin Crane wanted that baseline drive, isn't going to get it. Pops it out for Horman. Now Erickson gets around the screen from J-Mo. Finds Crane. Crane driving, backing out to the charity stripe. Stokes wrapping around. 8 on the shot clock, 2 minutes on the game clock. Stokes, step back three, just off right. Now less than 2 to go. Up the court we go, Thurgood working on Erickson. Finds Tyden Jones. Jones now minute 45, great bounce pass inside for Sorensen. He kicks it back out, and a great three in response from Cody Nelson. That's going to call Green Canyon timeout after a couple big buckets for Bear River.
Yeah, I think that was Coach Reggie Shaw actually took that timeout.
But it's still 60-45 Green Canyon with a minute 40 to go. 100 seconds remaining in this game. It would be a miracle of all miracles for Bear River, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think if you're Coach Shaw, you took that timeout. You've got to keep teaching, keep reminding your kids what you're trying to do here on offense and defense, regardless of how much time's left in the game. You got to keep being assertive, try to find something positive as you complete this game. If you're Green Canyon on the other side, if you're Coach Brown, you've got to remind your players there's plenty of time left. You've got to be strong with the ball. Bear River's going to come at you a little bit more aggressively. And during that time, the officials, for whatever reason, they just let you play through it. So you've got to be strong with the ball. You've got to be assertive. You've got to make sure you swing through with that ball and look to make something happen. You just can't get back on your heels and let Bear River attack you defensively.
Green Canyon basketball is sponsored by Castelite. Whether you're looking for brick for your home, tile for a bathroom remodel, or pavers for a new walkway, think Castelite. That's CASTALITE.com. Preston Watch Collision and Glass is also a proud sponsor of Region 11 Athletics. They've got trained technicians, the latest equipment, and over 5 decades of experience to guarantee a perfect auto body repair and the safest glass replacement. Back to the floor now, baseline inbound for Green Canyon coming, and it looks like a 3-quarter press is being set up by Bear River. They're going to move it up the floor now as Stokes comes in to collect the ball. Stokes, speed to get past Christensen, and he gets called for reaching into the cookie jar from behind. That's the 5th team foul against Bear River this quarter, so it's a double bonus for Green Canyon.
Yep. Green Canyon going to finish this off from the free throw line.
Stokes hits despite the student section, and it's 61-45.
Couldn't quite hear what they were yelling over there.
Stokes 2 for 2. He's perfect from the line tonight. Makes it a 17-point lead with a minute 34 to go. Thurgood wanted the 3, had to give it up and stay on the ground, but Tyden Jones does hit the 3 in the corner and jaws at Easton Stokes because Stokes had a hand in his face. Jude Haig, a minute 20 remaining now in the game. It's 62-48. Moves it left for Lance Cox. Now a minute 10 remaining. If Green Canyon runs down the shot clock, they'll be in 2-for-1 territory. They don't really need it, but it would be fun.
High ball screen coming.
There it is, Crane popping back down left side. He's open, but they fire across to Boston Horman, uncovered in the left corner. Left it a little short. Now 50 seconds remaining as the rebound comes down to Sorensen. Goes left side. Quick 3 from Christensen is off the back iron. Gavin Crane has the rebound. Crane picks up the dribble, fires across to Lance Cox. Cox down that right side now. 35 seconds left in the game. Bear River is going to have last possession if they want to hold on to the ball. But Green Canyon still has 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Cox back to Easton Stokes. Stokes being told by Logan Brown to hold on for just a second. Now Stokes wraps around right side, drives to the glass. No one touched him. 12 seconds left now in this one. Christensen takes the inbound, moves down that right side. 8 seconds, 7, 6, looking for that 3. Nelson fires, trying to draw the foul, and he's going to get it off Lance Cox. That's
Ooh.
For what they haven't called tonight, that is an interesting call.
Yeah, if you're Lance Cox in that situation, you can just fly by there. You don't even have to worry about getting a rebound with 3 seconds to go. Does give Green Canyon a chance to play some of these JV players.
So it looks like the entire JV team is going to get 2.9 seconds of varsity time here to end this one. Jude Haig coming over to talk to Logan Brown at the end of this one. Just a couple final coaching notes. Nelson hits the first one, makes it 64-49. Whether this will finish as a 15-point or 14-point game, we'll find out right now. Nelson, 2 for 2. I forgot he had 3, Coach. That's so rare. But he does have 3, so it's 64-50, and he could cut this down to a 13-point game as the JV squad subs in. JV had a nice win earlier today against Bear River as well. Always fun to be able to watch the second half of those games while we get set up here.
Yeah, the JV kids played great. They're
3 for 3 for Nelson.
They're playing really well this season as well.
Inbound is caught by Green Canyon. They forget to start the clock, but now they finally do. 64-51 is your final score. Green Canyon wins by 13 on the road to start off Region 11 play. Coach, really not a whole lot to pick on tonight except for the rebounding.
Yeah, I really like the way methodically Green Canyon just came over here to Bear River and got a nice solid win. I'll tell you a couple highlights. That shot at the buzzer by Jude Haig to end that first quarter, I think just got them rolling. They never looked back after that.
I agree with you, Coach. We'll take a quick break here, and then we'll have some superlatives to talk about. We'll let Coach Brown hold on to his thoughts, and we'll let him stew on them for about 48 hours. We'll get them from him on Friday night. But we'll be right back here on 100.9 Light FM for a quick post game before we head back over the Wellsvilles.
Go on just about anything. That's what they do at the Logo Shop. Businesses, teams, booster clubs, school organizations. Call the Logo Shop and have them show you the possibilities. The Logo Shop, committed to schools, teams, and youth groups.
Find the parts and the oil you need to keep your car and equipment running its best at your locally owned Napa Auto Parts. All the best brand names. And when you need professional help, Napa can recommend a dozen Napa Car Care Centers with ASE certified technicians.
Searching for copiers and printers? Les Olson IT has what you need. Find reliable HP printers, award-winning Sharp copiers, and high-end Ricoh graphic systems.
Les Olson IT.
DD Auto and Salvage is going to pay you the most for junk vehicles. Get rid of your junk vehicles today. Pickup is available. DD Auto and Salvage in Logan. Call 787-1204. That's 787-1204 today. See store for details.
Welcome back to Garland, Utah. The sweet emotion of victory flowing down on the Green Canyon Wolves for the 11th straight time this season. Coach, I want to get your thoughts here as Stockton Jukes and Terrell Baldwin rejoin you for the last time on 100.9 Light FM. How good is this Green Canyon team this year, Coach?
Boy, I think they're clicking on all cylinders right now. I think they're doing some great things. I think Coach Brown just did a tremendous job tonight. You know, the end of the first half, I didn't think they were playing that aggressive. They came out the second half, rotated between playing zone and man, and they really picked up their defensive intensity and made some easy shots on the other end, and that was the difference. I really like the way they're playing. They're extremely unselfish. It looks like Coach Brown's right here to join us for a few minutes.
Oh, he is.
So I'll turn the time over to Coach Brown. But overall, I just thought Jude Haig played an extremely well executed game tonight. Didn't take any shots outside of his realm. He just kind of let the game come to him, and I'll tell you what, some of those shots he made tonight were deep.
Looks like he'll be joining us as well here in just a second. So we'll hand it over to Coach Brown here on 100.9 Light FM as we put him on the headset. Once again, a solid victory here for Green Canyon tonight. 64-51 the final score, 13 points in favor of Green Canyon to help them to 11-0 on the season. Now, Coach Brown joining us here on the post-game show on 100.9 Light FM. Coach, we've had this talk 11 times now, but winning feels good, doesn't it?
Always, especially here. It's hard to hard to win at Bear River. We've had some crazy battles here over the years, and man, I thought our guys just controlled the game, you know, and it's one of those. Bear River hits a couple shots here or there, they can get rolling, but I thought our guys really did a good job.
Now, Coach, obviously you found out how tough it is to win here last year with that 38-40 really tough battle. Scored a whole lot more points tonight, had the offense clicking basically from the end of the first quarter when Jude hit that three to end the first quarter. Do you feel like that was really the momentum boost you needed to get the game going?
Yeah, that was huge. Anytime you can score at the end of a quarter, and especially a shot like that, and you know, we missed a couple shots that we normally hit and earlier on in that first quarter, so that gives you a little boost of confidence. But I really thought our guys were very much in control, and especially first region game for a lot of our, you know, a lot of our players, because you know they didn't get as much experience last year with varsity, and I was really impressed with just the composure of our team.
So as we look ahead to Mountain Crest, you guys get to go back home on Friday, and then you've got a bit of a long break as we, you know, take some time off for Christmas to New Year's, and you get to spend time with your family and stuff. What are you instructing your team on? What's their homework over the break just to make sure they're staying in shape?
Yeah, I haven't even got to that yet. We're going to enjoy tonight, but then we're going to start focusing on Friday. I've always thought it's special playing at home on a Friday night. You know, we've had great support this year, so we're going to be excited to have that one. And Chandler always does a really good job preparing his team. You know, they got us last year, the first round of regions. So, you know, we know we're going to get everybody's best. And I was just really proud of our guys. I thought, especially tonight, you know, we went inside with Gav in the first half, and then in the second half got going a little bit on the perimeter. But more so, I thought the ball moved. And then defensively, Coach Beckert did a great job. He calls our defenses, and he did a really good job of changing it up. I know it's a little bump. I mean, man, they got on a little bit of a roll right there at the end, just hitting shots, but really we guarded really well for 90% of that game.
Now, obviously, you brought Jude up here to talk to us, and we talked about it a little bit, but I want to ask you again, now that we just keep seeing such a great sample size from this kid, what does it mean for you to be able to replace, you know, a guy like Jared Anderson from last season with such consistency in Jude again this year?
Well, Jared, you never replace. I mean, Jared is one of those guys that's just so special.
Yep.
He's forever left his mark at Green Canyon, and you know what a phenomenal player. And Jude's come in, and really it's about team. You know, it's about team, and our group of boys really, they don't care who scores. You know, Jude, I thought, made great decisions tonight. When they overplayed him, he turned it backside and hit wide open shooters, and so it's more about the way that we play together, I think, is what got us going. And I was proud of our guys, and especially Jude tonight, he did a really good job of, they were just overplaying him on the perimeter, so he started attacking inside, and then when they started gapping him, he started hitting them, and our guys found him. But at the end of the day, you know, there was always 5 guys on the floor that I thought were contributing.
Well, it was a great team win again tonight, Coach, and we're looking forward to seeing what you've got against Mountain Crest on Friday. Thanks for coming up here and giving us the time on the road.
Yep, thank you.
Yep. Now we're going to be joined by Jude Haig as he steps in, a big scorer and, again, just a big-time performer for these Green Canyon Wolves. As we have Jude hop on the headset here, Jude, I was talking to Coach at the end of that game. You've got range that we don't even see in college sometimes. That's ridiculous, dude.
Thank you.
So out there as a shooter, we kind of heard from Coach Brown tonight. You were waiting in patience in that first half, waiting for them to give you a bit of a gap, and then once you saw it, you really took advantage of it in the third and fourth quarter. What are you looking for? Like, what's your key down on the floor just to know that you're going to get some space and that you've got what you need to fire those off?
Yeah, I like to get my shots throughout the offense, so whatever the defense is playing. So if, like, first quarter, you can see they're really pressing up, and I noticed that, and then we started to push the pace, and the other guys were getting layups, and then I saw in the second half, you know, they were like, saw themselves down, so they started playing more of the paint for everyone, and then was able to get shots off with my teammates finding me, so it was great.
Now, Coach Brown has emphasized the importance of team basketball for you guys, and it's a team thing first. And obviously, you are a huge part of this offense and defense, both sides of the floor. But what are you getting out of your team as well? Obviously, you're new coming into Logan this year, and it's tough to adjust going into your senior year of high school. But it seems like you guys are really clicking down there. What's your adjustment been like? How are you liking it?
I like it a lot. Like, first week here, I came here, played some pickup with the guys, and like immediately they were really welcoming, and you know, it kind of feels like I've been here for a long time just because how the guys welcome me, and how we play together. You know, no one's selfish. Everyone plays for each other. And I feel like that, it shows while we play. So I love the guys.
Well, Jude, it's been a busy week for you guys. You got one more on Friday, then you finally do get a little bit of a break. Are you looking forward to Christmas at all, just getting a little bit of a breather away from the court?
Yeah, why not? You know, Christmas is fun always, you know. Santa comes and, you know, you get to hang out with friends and family. So the break's good, but, you know, definitely gonna, I mean, it sounds weird. Gonna miss the guys, no more practice, so I don't get to see unless we hang out outside. So, you know, there's ups and downs, but Christmas is awesome no matter what.
Well, one thing's for sure, bud, is you've earned your break, so appreciate you making the time tonight. Good to see you, and we'll see you on Friday night.
Yep, thank you.
That's Jude Haig, your player of the game tonight for Green Canyon, as they win in pretty compelling fashion, 64-51 here from Garland, Utah. For Coach Terrell Baldwin, I'm Stockton Juke saying good night, Wolfpack. We're going to head back across the mountains, but we'll see you on Friday at 7 against Mountain Crest. A big thank you to Cache Valley Daily for the latest news about what's going on in your community, and to Adams Wealth Advisors for powering your video experience. Have a great night, folks, and we will see you in 48 hours.
This Green Canyon Wolves broadcast has been a presentation of 100.9 Light FM and CacheValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support of our sponsors, Castalite, Advanced Heating and Air Conditioning, Green Canyon Booster Club, DD Auto and Salvage, Preston Watts Collision and Glass, Great Basin Graphics, Adams Wealth Advisors, Cache Valley Auto Care, Cache Valley Daily, Young Toyota and Young Honda, Napa Auto Parts, Les Olson IT, and The Logo Shop. Watch replays of previous games on CacheValleyDaily.com.